My dear friends, there was this man called Edmund Hillary from England. He always wanted to climb the Mount Everest and reach its summit. And he tried his level best, and in his first effort, he failed to reach the summit of the Mount Everest. And when he came back to his home country, he was interviewed by some of the people, and they asked him about his experience of climbing that mountain. And during that moment, he looked at the audience, and also he looked at a picture of Mount Everest close by, and he said, "Oh Mount Everest, in my first effort, you defeated me, and I'm sure in my next effort, I am going to defeat you. I am going to win over you, and I will succeed surely, because you have already grown up, but I am still growing." Yes, Edmund Hillary not only said that, but in his next effort, with all his power, he climbed and he succeeded in reaching the summit of the Mount Everest. Yes, my dear friends, this man understood the fact in life, that is, in our failures, in our difficult moments, we are not supposed to be put down, but make all the efforts in our next term, in our next effort. Make all the possible power, use all your possible means and power to succeed in what you plan in your life. Instead of brooding over, instead of worrying about our failures and our difficulties that are around us, spend your time in making your next effort to reach to reach your goal in life, and you will surely succeed. My dear friends, this also teaches us that when we are faced with difficulties, we are not supposed to give up, but keep persevering in our efforts. And coming to the gospel today, in today's gospel, Jesus was asked questions regarding the resurrection, the life after death, by the Sadducees, who don't believe in resurrection. They actually wanted to find fault with Jesus and to trap him and to destroy his life. And they put forward the question about the resurrection. 7 men marry a woman, a widow, and all of them die. Finally, the woman also dies, and whose wife will she be in the resurrection, in the life after death? And they thought Jesus will be trapped by this question. But Jesus, he beautifully puts it. He makes use of this kind of a cunning thinking of the Sadducees, and he uses this as an opportunity to teach them about the life after death, about the new life, the resurrected life, the eternal life that he is teaching them, by saying that we all will be like angels in heaven in our life after, in our earth, in our heavenly life, in our eternal life. Yes, my dear friends, this also teaches us that when we have this hope of the eternal life, our earthly life will be spent meaningfully. When we have this idea that we have a life in heaven, that hope will motivate us automatically to live our earthly life, our present life, in a most meaningful way. Are we doing that? We must reflect. May God bless us in our efforts. Amen.